And if you want it, the message, it's there for you. If not, I don't think it's forced down anyone's throat.
Okay, fair enough. Priya from UKG interviewed. I hope that answers your question. And going back to actual lyrics and singing on tracks, not only do you produce, you also put your own vocals on there.
Yes.
Is that you on Mystery?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Actually,
Is that you on Like a Fire as well?
No, that's Jade. A singer that you'll be hearing more of in the future.
Cool.
So.
That's my favourite 4/4 tune so far this year.
Oh, great. I'm glad.
I think because you kind of switched up your style a little bit, and you kind of different things with the bass line and stuff like that.
Yeah. I mean, you're gonna be here. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. You're gonna definitely, I'm definitely exploring new territories, and every so often I usually either switch up where I sample stuff from, or I experiment with new sounds and stuff. And I've been experimenting with a lot of different things because I want to keep it interesting for myself, even before trying to keep it interested for the garage crowd. I want to do different things. After a while, you can definitely get into a comfort zone.
What have you been listening to in your Walkman, your iPod, whatever?
To be honest,
when you're not making tracks, what's kind of come through and kind of had an influence over your music over the last 12 months? Would you say which artists?
You'll be shocked to know that really, to be honest, I listen to a lot of orchestra music, like soundtracks. I listen to classical music. I really like the chord structures and the different types of musical elements that they use in soundtrack music. Because again, you're hearing a lot of garage tracks and a lot of house tracks. They always use the same chords over and over again. And I even, I try not to go back to the same chords. And then sometimes it gets difficult because if you're doing it for 10 years. But basically, I try to listen for new ideas, new chord movements and whatnot. So, and I've been listening to that choir music that I told you about too.
Yeah.
Aside from that, when I'm not working, I give my ears a rest and do something more visual. Like I like going to the movies. I like screwing around with visual graphics on the computer and stuff. Try to just balance it out.
Yep. Okay, that's fair enough. I mean, there's been a little resurgence, obviously, of like kind of 4/4 talent coming through in the UK. We got some real talented guys coming through in the UK.
Definitely.
Have you been kind of staying in touch with the producers that are coming through right now in the UK?
Sad to say, I really haven't made a lot of time to do that. I mean, Matt, Jam, and EZ will play me some stuff, but I'm a lot of the time I'm in the studio working, so I don't have a chance to check out a lot. And I have to say that at the same time, even though that's maybe not the best thing to do, it is in a way good because I also don't want to recycle any ideas that other people are other house producers or garage producers are bringing. I'd like to bring something new in, not copying other people's sounds.
That's fair enough. That's fair enough. Another question from one of our listeners, going back to the I think so with regards to the Sunshine Brothers project. It says, are you planning to release an album anytime in the near future under the name of the Sunshine Brothers? Well, that one from Anthony Ridley, by the way.
A lot of people think the Sunshine Brothers are me, but there are two artists out on the label, and there will be stuff coming out from them. So
what? You are part of the Sunshine Brothers?
I collaborate on the tracks with them, but it's more than one entity. So.
Okay, fair enough. And will we see an album? Did you say?
I think before you see an album with that, right now, I mean, as far as my collaboration with them, they're working on EP stuff. I'm working on Full On 3. So, right now you're going to be seeing some stuff. I'm sure there'll be a couple tracks by them on there. So
fair enough.
That's when I go home over the next couple weeks. That's what we'll be putting together. So
cool. Obviously, you're doing the collaborations right now with Matt Jam. Ideally, though, who would Todd Edwards like to work with in the future? Is anyone, if you could get in the studio and make a track with? I know Enya, you said, has been someone you'd like to work with, but anyone else in the world of music?
As far as the UK garage scene is concerned, I still want to do the collaboration with MJ Cole at some point. I mean, I had spoken about that on EZ's show. Unfortunately, time has prevented me.
That's a long overdue one, I think.
Yeah, I know. But he knows I'm serious about it, that it's not just some, fluky thing. It's just a matter of making the time, and I don't think either one of us are going anywhere. So God willing, maybe over the next few months, you'll see collaboration there. I want to continue to work with Matt. I always wanted to do something for Bjork.
Yeah.
So, I have some tricks up my sleeve with that one too. So, but
best of luck with it.
Sade, that's kind of cliche, but Sade's got great vocals. But, so.
Okay. Cool, man. So, I mean, when's the next time that you're going to be blessing us in the UK then? So, when you're coming back over?
God willing, between November and December. I usually kind of tie in the trips here with releases of CD to do some gigs, promote the album and whatnot. So, but
Cool.
I'll be stopping by your show if you have me, Rich.
That's right, of course. And is anyone any last words and anyone you'd like to shout out to? Any messages before we kind of wrap things up tonight from you, Todd?
Well, not that he'd be listening, but to my nephew Vinny, who I miss. I haven't, it's been I've been out here for 2.5 weeks, and he's like a son to me, so I miss him. And basically to everyone that came down to City Sounds and the clubs I've been out, and Bognor Regis, that was great, man. The love
South Coast.
the love that they showed there, it was so inspiring to see. When people are just overjoyed to hear from you or to hear your music, that's better than any hype that you can get, because it's a genuine love. It has nothing to do with ego or anything like that, and that's making me go home inspired. So
Cool.
And just everyone that's been listening and supporting the music.
Brilliant. Well, thank you very much for coming down as always. Always a pleasure.
It's a pleasure, Rich.
To have you on the show, and no doubt we'll link up soon next time.
Definitely.
You're back in the UK, and also thanks to Matt Jam Lamont as well, yeah?
Yeah, I guess so. No, thanks for putting up with me. I appreciate that, man.
It's all good, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, let's roll into this one. This one, the Zoot Woman remix.
X.